Finding love can be one of life's biggest challenges. It requires effort, patience, and an understanding of how to nurture a relationship. But tactful text messages can skyrocket the process, rapidly developing your emotional connection in a way that could be cheeky, playful, sexy, intellectual, or get his mind racing with desire. It's more than words on the screen. It's about finding clever ways to make your man feel special, appreciated, and loved. To draw him in, not smothering him or overdoing it, but keeping the lines of communication and desire open. So today, I'll share with you 7 texts to make a man fall in love with you, exploring new styles of communication, showing you how to say things that you maybe wouldn't normally when you're speaking face to face, and how to do it without awkwardness, triggering deep emotions in him by using text messages as tools for seduction and relationship building. Now, not all men respond the same, so not every message style will suit every man. But I've covered a range of proven text messages, so you're sure to find something that will work wonders for you. But first, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you can keep up to date with our relationship tips and tricks. Plus, coming up, we'll tell you how you can get a free gift, the top 7 man-melting phrases that make men fall for you. This gift is all yours, completely free of charge, so stay tuned to find out how you can get your hands on it. But for now, let's begin the countdown. Number 7. The shared memory or interests text message. This is a great way to trigger feelings of love and nostalgia by connecting back to something special that you shared together. Maybe it's an inside joke that only the two of you understand, or something about the story of how you met. It could be some weird thing that you share in common. Maybe you both love eating peanut butter with chocolate and potato chips in a sandwich. It could be a cheapy, cynical remark about something you both hate. The Coriander Lovers Club, or the Coriander Haters Club. Or maybe it's a quirky term of endearment. Whatever the memory or interest is, use it. This will help take him back in time. Allow him to relive the moments with you again, and to make him yearn for more moments like that one. Bringing up shared memories over text is also great for flirting and teasing. Be creative when mentioning the memory. You can use puns or clever wordplay to keep things interesting or lighthearted. For example, if you've shared a funny experience at the movies, you could write, "Remember Mr. getting furious? But we couldn't stop cracking up. I just remembered and laughed out loud." This is great because it shows you have an intimate connection and helps to build even more closeness in the relationship. And if he doesn't remember the memory fondly, use this as an opportunity to connect with him by reminding him what happened and why it was so special. It can be a great way to make him think about you two together, and will definitely make him fall for you even more. Number 6. The random thought text message. This text is great for light-hearted banter and flirting. Random thoughts can come in all shapes and sizes, from a funny observation or silly comment about something you just saw or heard, to a cool idea that popped into your mind. This type of text gives him a peek into your world and keeps things fun. It also helps to keep conversation going by introducing new topics for discussion, giving you both something to talk about when there's nothing else on the agenda. Try not to overthink it too much. Just write whatever comes into your head. It doesn't have to be profound. In fact, it's better if it's not. A few examples of random thoughts to text could be, "I just saw the cutest puppy on my way home." Or, "Just had this crazy thought. Imagine what it would be like to move to a small village in Europe and grow olives." Or even, "I think I'm going to start working out again tomorrow. Wish me luck." And who knows, your random thought might inspire a new shared activity or adventure you can do together. Likewise, sending pictures is a great option. A photo of something interesting, funny, or beautiful you saw, or a memory that showed up on your phone. So don't forget to share your random thoughts with him in your messages. It'll keep things fun and interesting for both of you, and give him a feeling of togetherness. Number 5. The busy gal text message. When you're a busy gal, you want to show him that your life is full and exciting without him. This type of message will let him know that while you appreciate his presence in your life, he's not the sole focus of it. Examples could be, "Hey, just leaving for class now. See you later." Or, "Catching up with friends tonight. Can't wait. Talk soon." The goal here is to show him that your world doesn't revolve around him, that you have an active social life and hobbies outside of the relationship. By doing this, you're also giving yourself some space away from the relationship. This will ensure that it stays fresh and exciting, and prevent you from becoming too dependent on him. So make sure to include some busy gal text messages in your repertoire. It'll show him that you have your own life going on, and that's really attractive. Our next text is sure to drive up the desire chemicals in his brain. But first, we want to give you a free gift, the top 7 man-melting phrases that make men fall for you. This amazing read is a must-have, and it's all yours completely free of charge. Simply click on the link below in the description to download your free gift. Now, back to our countdown. Number 4, the sexy text message. Okay, this one is pretty self-explanatory, but it can still be a bit tricky. The key here is to keep it classy and not too over the top. You don't have to send explicit messages or photos, unless you really want to. Just use suggestive language or innuendos that will keep him thinking about how intimate things between you two could be. For example, you could text something like, "Can't wait to give you a big hug," or "I had a dream about us last night. Let's just say it was very interesting." A bit of playful flirting like this is great for creating anticipation and excitement. Plus, it's fun to let your naughty side out every once in a while. And if you don't really talk about this face-to-face, it can be a great way to test the waters, to expand your comfort zone just a little, without any obligation or risk if you turn red or don't know what to say next. Heck, if all else fails, you can always send a wink emoji or an embarrassed emoji and leave it at that. On the plus side, you may just discover a new and daring side of yourself and an exciting new dimension to the relationship. So don't be afraid to get a little bit creative when sending sexy text messages. It'll definitely keep things interesting. Number 3, the special appreciation text. With this text, you want to show appreciation for something you like about him. So, what do you like about him? Maybe it's something he does that turns you on, or maybe something in his personality that you admire. Does he play guitar well? Does he have a unique way of talking to people that makes them feel heard? If so, tell him about it. It doesn't even need to be anything fancy or particularly sexy. It could be that he's a hard worker or calm and rational. These expressions will not only make him feel valued, but they'll also encourage him to do more of it in the future. It's a subtle form of positive reinforcement. Acknowledge what you like about him, and he'll do more of it. There's no better feeling than when a person expresses a sort of acknowledgement, noticing what he does well and letting him know you appreciate him. It shows you're on his team, building the closeness and trust, and may trigger him to let you know the things he appreciates in you. That's a solid foundation for a relationship to flourish. Here's a tip that works really well. Acknowledge something that he doesn't realize he's doing, a certain way of being or style of doing things that seems automatic to him, but impresses you. Try not to be condescending or over the top, but just let him know that, "I really like how you do X," or that, "I noticed people really respond when you do Y." Now, this is a great thing to say face to face, but it's incredibly powerful as a text message. It's something you can keep and look back on, each time reigniting those feelings of warmth and associating them with you, especially if you have time apart, like one of you is away on a business trip. It can be a good way to say goodnight or good morning without bombarding him, but just letting him know that you appreciate something special that makes him who he is. Number 2, the making plans text message. Sometimes a simple, "What are you up to?" message just won't cut it. If you want to make plans, give him something concrete to work with. Suggesting an activity or outing that he might enjoy is a great way to get things moving and ensure that two of you actually make plans instead of just talking about them. This type of message could look something like this. "Hey, I was thinking about going for a walk along the beach tomorrow. Would you like to come?" Or, "My friends and I are meeting up at 6 p.m. tonight. You should join us if you're free." By giving him a specific activity and time to work with, you're making it easier for him to say yes. And it will also give you both something to look forward to. A twist on this sort of text message is to simply plant the seed without asking him outright. Maybe a band is coming to town that you both love. Send him a link to their show and leave it at that. You don't need to ask him to go, but just raising the idea can be enough. Planting the seed can work wonders with some guys. He can feel like he's taking the lead by asking you if you want to go. just keep an eye out for interesting opportunities. Or, if you're a methodical type, you might like to sit down once a week and scan your favorite local gig guides to see what's coming up. Number 1. The cheesy romantic flirt text message. It's a classic. A bit of a cheesy romantic flirting. Most guys can't help but respond with a quiet smile when they get a text like this, even if he's not that sort of guy. If you're feeling brave, why not try sending him a 2-text combo to build anticipation and then deliver the cheesy line? Something like, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know, you are the stars in my night sky." Or, "If you were a vegetable, you'd be a cute cucumber." Or something a little more raunchy like, "I can think of a few things I'd like to do with you right now." The goal here is just to make him smile, so find something that works for the two of you. A bit of playful flirting like this is great for creating anticipation and excitement in the relationship. Plus, it's fun to let your naughty side out every once in a while. Be warned though, some guys might find these messages too much or even embarrassing, so you'll have to be the judge of that. If you want to see him tonight, you might like to go for a rough and rugged cliche like, "Hey there, stud muffin, Netflix and chill?" Or, if you think he'd respond well to it, you can go for something super dry and sarcastic like, "Good morning, sunshine. I was just sitting here eating my toast and thought I'd take the opportunity to reach out and wish you a pleasant day where all your dreams come true." It's all about taking an educated guess about what he likes and just go for it. You'll soon learn what works and what doesn't. We've covered exact lines you can copy-paste in this video, so surely you can find something he'll appreciate. The key is to think about his personality and show that you get him. Heck, if he's a fan of the Royals, you might like to try something like this. "Are you the Harry to my Meghan?" Or, if you're both Star Wars nerds, tell him, "You must have a midichlorian count that's off the charts." Tap into his interests and personality, and have some fun with it. So, there you have it. 7 texts to make a man fall in love with you. The shared memory or interest text. The random thought text. The busy gal text. The sexy text. The special appreciation text. The making plans text. And the cheesy romantic flirt text. Now it's your turn to share. What works well for you? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more relationship videos just for gals. Don't forget, you can claim your free gift, the top 7 man-melting phrases that make men fall for you, by clicking the link in the description below. Bye for now, and we'll see you in the next video.